So do we all know that anybody that responds to an ad, doesn't matter for a black book, for anything, do we all know that when they do that, they're basically raising their hand saying, help me? Does everybody understand that?
Yeah.
Otherwise they wouldn't respond. So we all know when a salesperson answers the phone or when they get on Zoom or whatever, we already know that we can help them. Does everybody understand that?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they're the number one salesperson in their industry, okay? Everybody always wants to get better. Does that help? What other questions do we want to work on a couple objections?
Do you want a hard one or an easy one?
Let's do a hard one.
I'm a hard close. Do you want me or do you want somebody else? It's up to you.
Let's do you.
Okay.
What's a big objection you guys get?
Think about it's big. Spousal objection's huge. Spousal objection.
And spouse money.
Money. Logistical.
Let's do money.
Fear.
Let's do money. Okay, so the funding that you'll need to put into the training is going to be the 15,993.
Okay.
So you're able to, stop losing all these sales. Any questions on how that works?
No, I think you did a good job.
I'm not that cool, man.
Kudos.
Are you just trying to make me feel good?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Hold on. Why are you trying to make me feel good? What's going on?
I know sales is hard.
Is that
man.
what you do to your prospects?
Yeah, I try it sometimes.
Really? What do you do?
I try to make them laugh and feel
So what are you going to tell me now?
probably what you expect.
What should I expect from you?
I mean, I'm a married man, Jeremy. You've been doing this for a long time.
Okay. What do you mean? You can tell me.
Yeah, I mean, are you married? Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm divorced, but I've been
Okay,
married. Yeah.
but you've been married?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know how kind of crucial it is to make sure that when you have big decisions, you communicate with the partner. Like, it's not really
I
wise.
feel like this is a big decision, like mastering selling, so you sell more for your family?
Absolutely.
What's caused you to feel like it's a big decision? Because what would be a bigger decision? Like not learning these skills and staying at the same level, or investing so you can actually get where you want to be for her?
Well, in theory, what you're saying.
In theory, or is that reality? Because there's two different things, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's what you think, though, and preach and say.
Oh, I'm not that cool. Like, what do you feel? Like, is that reality? Because, like, what happens if we walk away from this call and you have no plan on how to sell more taught by somebody who's actually mastered it themselves? Where does that path lead?
Well, I'll say the same.
I don't think you came here to stay the same, did you?
No.
Yeah. Does your wife want you to stay at the same level, income-wise?
Well, that's a dirty fight.
Well, I don't know. Like, I don't want you sleeping on the couch if she finds out you're losing $4,900 a week.
That's true.
Yeah. Like, how many, like, I got to ask you this. How many of your prospects that you know you can help at the end say, I need to talk with my spouse? Just on average, how many?
A few. Not a ton. Yeah, a couple.
Out of how many? You can tell me. I'm not going to go post anywhere.
I mean, it's not really a huge amount. Most of the clients I deal with are more like business owners. So usually I have communication with both of them there.
Well, how many of them? Well, yeah, sure. It depends on, but you're selling to more smaller businesses.
Yeah.
So sometimes they're going to talk with their spouse, right? That just happens.
It's more partner objection, but.
Sure, yeah. So how many partner objections do you get?
Oh, it's like consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of those do you actually lose?
No, I mean, a few.
A few? You can tell me, how many do you really lose? Out of 10, they give the partner, how many do you really lose?
2 or 3.
I know you're not like the people that exaggerate their numbers out there. Like, what do you really lose?
2 or 3, at least.
Okay, so 2 or 3 a week. So how much is it per sale that you make?
10 grand.
Okay, so you're talking about losing, what is the math on that?
I mean, it's 30 grand.
Yeah, 30 grand a month. Do you know why a prospect tells you, I want to talk with my spouse psychologically? Do you know what's going on in the brain?
They want to stay married?
I don't know. Like, typically, what's the biggest cause of somebody getting a divorce? What's the number one cause?
Communication and money.
It's money.
Yeah. Well, we make good money, Jay.
It's money.
Money's not an issue. It's not like I can't afford the program.
Yeah.
It's just a respect thing.
Well, it just depends on how people look at it, right? Because if they want to make more money for their family, because there's always another level. That's why you came here, right?
Yeah.
So going back to the money part, so analyze that. So why does the brain seek third-party validation? Because the brain was not meant for us to thrive. It was never built to thrive. It was meant for us to survive. So anytime the brain feels like there's change coming, or there's growth coming, or something unknown, it has that fear of change. So your prospects are going through that fear of change in their mind, even though they know they need what you're offering. Would you agree they know they need what you're offering?
Most of the time.
So most of the time?
Well, I mean, if I do a good enough job, and I usually do.
Well, sure, right? But they have problems.
Sure.
Can you solve those?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's selling something you do 2 people or selling something you do 4 people?
It's 4.
Yeah, 4 people, right? So we're doing that for them, so their brain goes there. The brain goes there where they're like afraid of this change, even though they know they have to, like they know that if they did it, it's going to get them the best results. So when you lose these sales, like what do you actually say to them when they give you the objection?
Well, I mean, when they get, not much. I mean, after they say,
what do you say to them when they give you the objection?
like, you want me to role play with you? Or
Yeah, just tell me, what do you say to them when they give you the spouse?
I try to help them understand that, like, if they stay in the same position, like, they're not going to move forward.
Yeah.
And I try to get,
why do you do that?
because if they stay in the position, they won't move forward.
Yeah.
They won't progress.
It's because you care about them, don't you?
Absolutely. Yeah, of course.
Hey guys, Jeremy Miner here. Look, a lot of you leave comments wanting me to help you sell more. So the easiest way to get a hold of me, the quickest way, is to text me. So text me right now. It's 480-637-2944. So 480-637-2944. Listen, I started this company to help you learn how to close more deals, but do it the right way. Text me right now. Let's get back to the training video. So what should I say to you?
You care about me?
Yeah.
But
if I turned it around
Yeah.
and you were saying it to me,
Yeah.
you'd probably say like, what's going to happen if you don't get into training? Like, how are you ever going to get to that level for your family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, can we be real for a second?
Well, let's be real.
Okay.
Right? Because in reality, like, who would actually say, because you want to get to the next level, right?
Yeah.
And in reality, who would say that they want to get to the next level, but then they want to get like somebody else to give them validation, which I know your lovely wife, right?
Yeah.
Wife, because who would do that? Somebody that's a dabbler or somebody who's committed to mastery?
But couldn't you also say that I'm a careful, loving husband and respectful?
I'm sure you are. And you know what? That's why I love working with salespeople. Like you were careful and loving, right? Because like if your AC went out like right now,
Yeah.
you care about your wife. It's like 108 degrees outside. Like, are you going to like call her like, hey, can I have permission to get like the AC so we don't sweat to death? Or are you just going to go do it?
Depends on the cost.
Well, I mean, it's 108 degrees.
Yeah.
Or are you just going to be like, oh, I'm not going to have AC. Or are you just going to go do it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, because it's a what?
It's a necessity. It's a need.
Yeah. So would you say mastering sales, where you're talking about making 3 times more for your family so you can pay for your kids' college tuition? Would you say that's really a necessity?
Absolutely.
So what's going to put you, because I'm sure it's not your real intention just to keep the $15,993 in your bank account and hope and pray that inflation doesn't take it out and it's going to be there forever, right? I'm sure your real intention is never have to worry about money again, right?
Yeah.
So what's going to put you and your spouse in the best position to never have to worry about money again?
Well, making more sales.
Yeah. And that comes down to what? One thing.
Skill set.
Yeah. So what's going to put you in the best position to get the skill set right now?
Well, learning how to do it efficiently.
That's what I would do. Now, the first thing I would have done first, though, you just took it a different way, so I couldn't. I was like, well, how does your spouse feel about you losing XYZ dollars per month? Let's do it that way. How does your spouse feel about you losing about $4,900 a week?
Well, as long as she has money to buy stuff, she doesn't really care.
She doesn't care about losing $4,900 a week. Come on now, we all know. Why does she really feel about it?
She doesn't know.
Well, if she knew, like if you wouldn't told her like, hey, because of like where I'm at skill set wise, I'm losing close to $20,000 a month, where would her jaw probably go?
Yeah, she'd be upset.
Yeah. Why don't you sleeping on the couch tonight? Does she want you to like really master this so you can get up to that level? What would she want you to do?
Well, she'd want me to make the money.
Of course, right? And then I would go into the other frames.